Well, good evening, fellow gardeners. I'm Kelly, and this is K2 Garden Adventure, my channel dedicated to me building my dream gardens and urban farmstead here on the beautiful central coast of California, Zone 9B. So this evening, I'm excited because I've got a bunch of stuff to get in the ground. I'm going to try to do it in the next hour before the sun goes down. So let me flip this around and show you what we're doing here up in the Woodland Garden. So Home Depot is having this amazing Memorial Day sale. They got in, there's 14 different hostas, some small ones and some big ones. And normally hostas in this size in these 1 gallon containers will run, $15 to $20. If you try to order them, they're over $30 for this size. And these were all on sale for $6 a piece, and that's before I get my military discount. So yeah, so I grabbed a whole bunch, and I got all 14 different varieties. And the big ones, they're going to go over in the Mimosa Grove, the Cedar Grove shade garden area. But here over in Mimosa Grove, I'm going to I picked out all these smaller ones that they're only supposed to get like 2 feet across, whereas the other ones can get like 3 feet to 4 feet across, I guess. Grow really big, like some of the Empress Woo, or what are some of the other ones, Woo La La, or Silver Lake. Anyways, so I've got a bunch that I want to get in the ground over here, and when I go through, we'll look at all the different varieties. But these ones are so cool. I love this one. This one that's kind of got that blue green, but it's got these, very distinct, beautiful shaped leaves. I think this one over here is Wolverine. This one is Halcyon. So these ones I'm going to put here. I already went around and figured out where I wanted to put them all. And not only that, but behind Wolverine over here, I have a Japanese forest fern, and it is getting too much sun in the mornings and afternoon. It's too far out, so the shade of the mimosa tree that is above us is not giving it enough shade during the day. So I'm going to move that guy over here, into what I'm calling my Japanese forest garden, because I've got 3 different Japanese maples. I have a Japanese Aurelia. I have a Hakana Cloa, a Japanese forest grass. And so right here, I'm going to move the Japanese forest fern over to right here, which will definitely get some more shade throughout the day from the Japanese maple and this butterfly bush. So I'm going to move that over there and make room for the hosta. I also have camellias, which are historically, there's a couple of camellias over here which are historically from Japan. You can see where I've got another hosta back here, and this guy is, this one's called Sting. I'm hoping he'll be okay there. He might get a little bit of sun, but we'll see. He's a lighter color, and those I've noticed those seem to do a little bit okay. Over here we've got Banana Kid. Is gonna go right there. Let's see, turn around and try to go slowly so don't make you guys sick. This one's really beautiful. I wanted this one right next to. This one's called Fern Line. I'm going to put it right there, and next to the bench swing. Then coming over here, this one's great. So this one's called Enchilada. And it's going to be right next to guacamole, which is another one of my favorites. And also a favorite of the slugs and snails, but that's true for all hostas if you don't know. The one right here behind the bench swing is really neat. I've never really seen a hosta quite like this, where it's got this, you know, sort of these tiny leaves, and this one's called Tea at Betty's. So that one's fun. And then I'm trying to think, that might be it. I just recently added this guy, which is the Variegata and Patriot, which is also one of my favorites for that pure white edge. That just looks amazing. So I think that's everything that I want to get in the ground up here. So let me get started on that, and I'll be using my auger. I've got the gopher protection, a little bit of organic material in the garden soil, and then some Hollytone fertilizer, which has biotone built in. Got my gloves, and then after I'm all done, got to water them all in, and then put some Sluggo out to try to keep those slugs and snails away. Yeah, so let me get started on this, and let me show you what it looks like when we're all done. All right, so I got my son here helping out so I can actually film something. So this is enchiladas. So I've got the hole dug, and I've got some soil in there and the fertilizer. So now it's just a matter of flipping it over, sticking it in its gopher cage carefully, and then we flip this over, drop it down in, figure out which side we want out, and then sticking it down in there. And what's nice, this guy is right on top of the drip line, so we just need a flag emitter, and that guy will be all done. And voila, that is enchilada in the ground. Okay, so here is my first detour. So I have these geraniums up here, and they were supposed to be lavender because I didn't want anything really pink out here in the woodland garden, at least not pink flowers. So they're too pink. So I've been thinking about moving them for a while, and decided I'm going to do it right now because one, I have a couple of spots in the back where I can put them, but the other reason is when I went over here and was getting ready to plant the Hosta Sting right in here, this is where I moved this camellia to yesterday, but there's really not enough room there, so that needs to go somewhere else because there's just no room. So that camellia I'm going to move over here into this spot right in the middle of all of these, you know, so it's going to go right there in the middle, so it'll have plenty of room around these other trees and shrub, and it'll be taller, so it'll work better kind of, you know, mid bed versus those geraniums which are on the ground. So I'm going to move both of these geraniums to the back, and then I'm going to drop the camellia there, and then that'll give me enough room to get the hosta in right there where the camellia currently is. So anyways, let me get working on that because the sun is going down. Okay, so here we are back in the backyard with the cut flower garden, or the rear avocado orchard, whatever you want to call it. And back here behind this incredibly healthy and productive avocado tree. And oh, there's that mother bird that just laid some eggs, or actually hatched some eggs. It's a California towhee or towhee bird, and it's the one that made a nest and just hatched some baby chicks in my staging area in between some petunias. Anyways, so back here, so I'm going to put one of the geraniums right here, and then the other one is going to come around right around here on the corner, and We've got a blank spot right here, so we'll have this nice, we'll have 4 of these all in a geraniums all in a row, and even the one over here is the 3rd different geranium, actually 4th different geranium all along this path. So that'll be a perfect spot for both of those. So let me get the other hole dug and the flowers in the ground. Okay, so these 2 lavender geraniums are in the ground here, and anytime you transplant something, you want to cut it way back because the roots won't be able to support it. And so this one is in here to make a nice sort of row of these 4, and then the other one is back here, right here, filling in this gap, making it, you know, at the end of this row. So anyways, let me get back to the hostas up at the front while I still have some daylight. So back up here at the front, you can see I've dug the hole for the camellia right here, and I added some hollytone, but I also added some soil acidifier. Camellias, of course, camellias, azaleas, rhododendrons, all like acidic soil, and I know I'm starting off with alkaline soil here, so that should also make it a little bit happier, if that can change the chemistry a little bit. Anyways, let me get this guy planted and the drip set back up so I can get back to the hostas. Okay, so I got the camellia moved out and the hosta planted right there. Looks amazing. Lots of room to expand. And it had drip because the camellia was on drip. Now over here, this hosta, there's 3 things around it that all have water. So the ground there was actually very damp, and it's been 3 days since it rained. So I'm thinking that guy will be okay. Obviously, I'll give him lots of water tonight. And I put a flag on him to monitor to make sure he's doing okay, because got to get it to where the roots establish, and then, you know, you don't want him to die from thirst before then. And then for the 3rd guy over here, again, same thing. The ground is very damp. So for Banana Kid, I'm just going to plant him in the hole and put a flag on him, just, you know, keep monitoring him to make sure he has a chance to get established, because I know he'll be just fine, because like I said, there's plenty of water all around, it looks like. So anyways, almost out of light, so let me see if I can't get this done. So we are almost there. Got Banana Kid in the ground. That looks really good there. And then we got Sting, I believe, over there. And then I believe this one is Christmas Candy over here. So we've got 2 more to do there, and then 2 more back here behind the bench. So let's see if we can't knock this out. Well, as you can tell, it is now nighttime. But let me, I'll do the formal outro in the morning, but you know, when you can see stuff a little bit better. But I think we got a total of 8 different hostas in the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, so we got 8 different hostas all in the ground. We transplanted a Japanese forest fern, transplanted 2 lavender ivy geraniums into the back, and we transplanted a double rainbow camellia from over here to its new location. Oh yeah, so ended up here, and that's just a great spot. I really loved that there. And It used to be over here where this, was it, I believe, Sting Hosta is. And yeah, because this Pittosporum grows, that lavender grows, and then you got the Tamukiama and that butterfly bush. So he has room now, but in a couple of months he will be have much less space. So that's a really good fit, I think. Anyways, just wanted to give you an idea. One, just how beautiful the garden looks at night now that we got the low voltage lights in versus the solar path lights, because these are omnidirectional and they light up the trees as well as the path. And of course, the fountain looks amazing. You know, can change the different colors, but I like the green. So anyways, like I said, we'll come back and show you what it looks like in the morning. But just to give you an idea of this impromptu night tour, so I've got all the different Japanese maples. I have a total of 30 different Japanese maples up here in the front, and I think I have them all uplit with little spotlights. That's a lemony lace elderberry, which and there's also black lace elderberries. Here's a maple there, Japanese maple. We've got purple ghost and it's a maple. I said lots of them. The chiclets and plumbago, that baby blue is amazing. Anyway, so it doesn't matter what time it is. The Woodland Garden looks amazing. Like I said, I like to think of it as sort of a magic forest. And oh, there's 3 different Japanese maples up here that all look great. Oh, there's another one over here. Is that Fire Glow, I think? Anyway, so I'm just rambling now, but it is definitely beautiful. Also looking for tools like my shovel over here. So like I said, we'll see you in the morning so you can see what all these look like with daylight, and have a good night. Well, good morning. Let's finish this video up and show you what everything looks like in the daytime. So again, just for reference, we are here in the Woodland Garden, specifically what I call Mimosa Grove, because we're under this beautiful mimosa tree. And so starting off on the path that's right here, you can see we're to the left, looking that way, of the southern patio cottage garden. At any rate, the been working a lot over here recently. So a few days ago, I put in this this hosta here, which is a medium undulating one, or medium wavy. It actually has an Italian name. Undulata medio variegata. So put that one in. It's a beautiful one. And I also put in the Patriot that's over there. But last night put in 8 more in this area. So let's cover those. So as you come in, we've got guacamole that's still here and coming back, and we had this beautiful one here. I don't know what the name is anymore, but I added enchilada, which is right next to guacamole. So that's I think that's fun. Like I said, there's this beautiful one, and I added this very interesting one, you know, that's a bit glossy and has some more defined edges and ruffled. That's called Tea at Betty's. This one is here. I don't know what this variety is from last year. But walking up here, this is an August Moon, sort of a reverse enchilada, it looks like, with the green and, well, similar to enchilada, but much more green, and only tiny bits of the darker green on it. Here's two more that I put in last night. We have Halcyon, which is interesting because there's the town of Halcyon, which I'm not sure exists, is right next to here, but it's got this beautiful blue-green foliage and very defined leaves on it. Over here is Wolverine, which is definitely a cool-looking hosta. And coming around. Right here we have Christmas candy, which I put in. And coming over here, I moved the camellia that was in here because there just wasn't enough room. And that allowed me to put Sting. That's Hostas called Sting. It's a real pretty one. I also moved this crested surf, which is a Japanese fern from Proven Winners. Moved that one over here, which allowed me to put in Wolverine. Put in this guy right here, which is Banana Kid. And oh, here we go. This one came back from last year, but I've lost the tag on that, so I'm not sure what variety that one is. I put in Fern Line right here last night as well. So I believe that is all of the hostas that I did last night. And then you can see over here is where I moved the double rainbow camellia, so it has a lot more room. I think that's a great spot for it. I still need to, well, I'm not gonna add drip because most of the places where I was putting them, seemed to be plenty of water from some of the other things around that were dripping. But I am gonna double check and just make sure, over the next couple of days that they're getting enough water. But having said all that, hope you enjoyed this hosta heavy video. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe with notifications bell, share with some friends and family. Please leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite hosta is, and I'll see if I have one already, or maybe I'll try to find it to add it to the collection. You can find me on other social medias as well, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So help me grow this community of like-minded gardeners. And most importantly, until the next video, you have yourself an absolutely wonderful day and happy gardening.